everybody. My name is Puffy for the Goofy Puppet Show here on the Goofy Puppet Show for another bit of classic puppet theater for Spider-Man!
Yes!
Yeah.
Oui.
Go back to Moon Knight, you French people!
None.
That's right, kids. I'm taking over tonight. It's a Moon Night special.
No. We are here for Spider-Man.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
For the
Now,
light of Khonshu.
We.
Through you.
well, you can go Khonshu away. Anyway, we are here to read issue 147 of Spider-Man. And so before we get into this fantastic issue, let's meet our cast. To my side, you can see him. He's right there. He's in a little bubble. He's green. He's small. He's mean. He is Froggy!
Hello.
Yes. If you look over there, you can see him right there. He is our narrator. It is Mr. Eric Breen.
Is anybody else creeped out by the way he says hello?
Maybe
Yes.
not.
Well, it's just me.
Mon Dieu.
And if you look down there, you can see her. She's still got that dang tree up.
It's
is.
almost May.
It
It's
is.
still alive.
Well, she's every woman in the world.
Well,
to
she
us, it's
is.
Miranya.
She
Hey,
is.
everyone.
She is Aunt May.
Yep.
Ah,
sense.
I don't want to talk about Miranya's ankles, okay? If we're going to look right
you
here.
know, I bet she has great gams.
Okay, anyway, if we look right there, we can see her, the masked icon. It is, Spider Zack.
yo. Oh, we.
And finally, helping me fill out the background today is Mr. Graf Hickman.
Ah.
Hello there.
There we
So
go.
now, we turn off my camera.
Come
And
on.
Yay!
you all suck.
We.
No. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this fantastic book up for our viewing pleasure. Okay. Now.
Should we read the cover?
Yes, we should.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm back, Spider-Man.
Yes.
Deadlier than ever. And this time, the Tarantula takes the game.
There's no time to dodge those razor-sharp spikes. I've had it. Mon Dieu.
Oui. We've never read this before.
And you're
What?
reading it again.
While attending a demonstration in radiology, high school student Peter Parker was bitten by a spider which had accidentally been exposed to radioactive rays.
Zoinks.
Through a miracle of science, Peter soon found that he had gained the spider's powers and had, in effect, become a human spider, a Spider-Man.
Yes.
No, you had my name right the first time. The human spider.
Yeah, I thought it was Peter Parker Superman.
I thought it was Peter Palmer.
Yeah, it could be that too.
That too.
If I may,
No.
if Aunt May.
Okay.
That's me.
She's a beautiful woman.
Get out of here, Rock. Get out.
She's every beautiful woman in the world.
And she's got great gams.
Speaking of, did you see that Doug Ernst almost spilled pizza on Aunt May's gams today in his tweet? He was traumatized.
I'm sure Aunt May was excited. The best action she's ever
She's
got
a
in the past
beautiful
20
woman.
years.
Oh, goodness.
All right, we're just going to pretend I read through that with this.
Yeah, Gary Conway, someone, Lynn Wine editor.
Exactly. The tarantula is a very deadly beast.
Ross Andrew, who actually I think did one of the the crossovers with him and Superman.
Some might say he's a sexy beast.
He did
No.
he did the art in the first Superman Spider-Man crossover, but
That's
Neil
right.
Adams filled in the faces. Street scene. Homeward flies the conquering hero. Well, almost. More than a little weary after his adventure with the Man-Thing.
Under the bridge.
I thought I'd just give everyone an opportunity to make their jokes. In the Florida Everglades, under a bridge, our friendly neighborhood web spinner has hitched a ride from the airport to the city. See giant-sized not Man-Thing number 5. Len.
Spider-Man spends a lot of time in Florida.
And now that ride is at an end, which means, of course,
You'll have to stop eating and start reading.
our story's just beginning.
Hello there, Daily Bugle. Guess who's back from the swampland?
The lizard?
Wait,
Morbius?
I wasn't in DC. I went to Florida. Oh. That's right, Bugle. Me, your ever-loving star photographer, Peter Parker, boy has been. At least that's what Jonah Jameson will say when he hears I have something.
No pictures! None! Let me refresh your memory, Parker. We paid your way to Florida for the umpteenth time so you could get a photograph, I don't know why I forgot to put an A, some photos of the Man-Thing! Not to give you a free vacation!
Jonah, listen.
No, Parker! You listen! I've heard about your problems, but I'm a businessman, not a philanthropist! You want to goof off, that's fine, but you don't do it on my time! I'm going to make you pay me back for this Florida fiasco, Parker! If necessary, out of your hide! Of course, you can just pay me back with pictures of Spider-Man!
Yes!
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it myself, Ned.
What's that, Parker?
A guy actually living without the benefit of a heart.
Jonah's not so bad, Peter.
Once you get to know him. No thanks, Ned. I know Jameson about as well as I want to right now.
And have for the past 146 issues.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, Peter. Listen, about this Gwen Stacy thing. I've done some checking with Gwen. Brought her to a doctor. And what we found out, well, guess you better read it yourself.
Three, two, one. While Peter Parker reaches a trembling hand toward that mysterious manila folder, we'll turn a trembling eye to an upstate federal penitentiary, where a certain ferry hijacker is serving a 20-year-to-life sentence and has been using his time to work in the prison shoe shop. Excelente. It took me many months, but finally I have recreated my special shoes.
He's gonna clog dance. No.
Tonight, at last, the Tarantula lives again.
Last seen in Spider-Man 135.
I was getting to that.
Hey, buddy! What? Oh!
Fuck.
That's what I would say.
Until I acquire the proper drugs for my shoe tips, I will have to be satisfied with simply stunning my victims.
That's not a stun.
That was a kill
stab,
shot.
sir.
But this is an all ages comic. But I shall not have too long to wait, I think. Mm-hmm. Oui. Using an acetylene torch to burn through the window gate was child's play. Climbing that wall will be another matter. Still, with my shoes acting as pinions,
Kapow! Kapow!
How
escape
propitious.
is
Crack,
not
crack.
too difficult after all.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Must be stormtroopers shooting.
Someone just heard an opinion they didn't like. And here is my amigo's truck,
Wait, is that Louise's van from Ant-Man?
It must be.
just where he said it would be. Hurry, mon ami. The guards, they will be after us.
Oh dear.
Don't worry, Tarantula. Everything's under control. You're in the big leagues now.
Not really. Not until you're in the Sinister Six.
And the Jackal is the biggest league of them all. But first, let's go steal Christmas.
Meanwhile, back in Fun City.
Yes, this is my home away from home, nurse. I've been in the hospital so often, you know.
We know.
We know.
I understand, Mr. Parker. Even so, I hope we don't see you again soon. Come along, May. Mary Jane has the elevator on hold. Thank you again, dear. You're all so kind.
I know you'll need to go home.
It's too bad Peter couldn't be here to pick me up, Mary Jane. It's so nice to see you young people together. Well, you know Petey, Mrs. Parker. Your nephew's got a lot on his mind these days. Mary Jane, wait with me in the lounge. I'll bring the car around front. Well, isn't this nice? We haven't had a girl-to-girl talk in the longest time, Mary Jane. How have you and Peter been getting along, dear? Frankly, Mrs. Parker, not at all. Since Gwen Stacy came back, I haven't seen Peter once. It's as though he's forgotten I exist. What? Dear girl, are you serious?
Aunt May, are you alright? Your eyes!
She's about to cast a voodoo spell on someone. I've seen that look before.
Serious? Serious? Listen, Mrs. Parker, before your nephew went to Paris, we realized something about each other. Something important. But the way he's been acting lately, we might as well never have. Like I said, for him, I'm not alive. What a
Crap,
dummy.
you're right over there? Sounds like a chipmunk.
What a dummy. Mary Jane Watson, I am shocked. I never thought a young girl like you would let herself be pushed aside by another woman. Why, it's simply disgraceful. Most people don't have one chance to love, dear. And you mustn't let it slip by. My darling Ben almost didn't propose to me. You know, he was such a shy man. If I left things to him, I'd be an old maid and not even have my memories. Oh, wow, she's the one who proposed. Cool. You're saying I shouldn't let Peter go, Mrs. Parker? I think you should think about your future, child. Sometimes a person lets their pride get the better of them, you know.
Beep, beep!
Oh my. There's that.
Auga! Auga!
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, get out of here, Rock!
No.
Go back to your own book.
Pride is the worst thing in the world, Mary Jane. It keeps people apart when they need each other the most. Yeah,
Does Aunt May just not like Gwen Stacy?
guess not. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, Mrs. Parker. Maybe I have been a little hard-headed. Maybe you're right. You know, lady, you're pretty together. Well, my goodness, at my age, I certainly hope so.
Look at that pollution.
Oh, wow.
It's simply a matter of her being friends with her aunt.
Yeah.
And as the cab goes off in search of May Parker's lips, it's intermission, folks. So get your popcorn and your cokes, and when you come back, we'll start in on Act 2,
Make sure you wash the butter off your fingers.
namely web swinging time.
Or the pizza off your fingers.
I'm
Or
glad
the
there's
pizza,
a web in
yeah.
there.
All set? Good. Here's Spidey.
Oh, wow.
I don't believe it. Really, I don't believe it. The lab report Ned Leeds showed me. I just don't believe it.
We
According
heard
to
you the first time.
according to the lab's findings, the girl who turned up at my apartment is Gwen Stacy. Sort of. When, well, sort of, she's also a clone. Another person, grown from the cell tissue of the first Gwen. Identical to Gwen in every way, even down to her memory. Except for her memory ends a short time before Gwen's death. Wow. Oh, wow. This is confusing, even for me. I just thought, she isn't the last. Suppose there are more. 10 Gwen Stacys. 100.
Stop your dreaming, Spider-Man.
A million, even.
Wow.
You know, he's onto something. And I need more.
1,000 Gwen Stacys. All in love with me. All wanting a piece out of my life.
I
How
wouldn't
does
have to
Clark
get a
Kent
grip on
do it?
myself anymore.
Wow, what an
I wouldn't
ego.
have time.
What an ego, Spidey.
Huh? The mirror in that store window. It looks like Conception. No, it's showing a reflection of Gwen. Gwen, I'm sorry. You know I loved you. You know, I always.
She's
Wait.
laughing at him.
It's that scene from The Last Jedi all over again. No! 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 You can't come back! You're dead! You're a zombie! How many times are you going to die? How many times am I going to hold you and feel you slipping away forever? I won't let you come back. I'll break this window and increase my Parker bad luck. I won't. I won't. I broke another window, huh?
Hey, you gotta pay for that.
Oh no, I must have flipped out. The pressure, the strain of having Gwen come back was almost too much. I better skedaddle.
Hold it right there, web slinger. And come out with your hands held high.
Ah, terrific. Now what do I do? With the police on my tail.
We're right here. Why are you talking to yourself?
He has a tail?
Oh, you need to nothing, amigo.
Oh, doesn't really matter. We're stabbing him. It's over.
Tarantula has taken care of everything.
Huh? You're supposed to be
Not
something.
French.
Dead or in jail or yeah.
Let me say, in jail? True, mon ami. And I would still be there, thanks to you. And that, among other things, is why you must die.
So you stop stealing the cake.
Don't stop me now. Don't hold your breath, amigo / mon ami.
I've heard it both ways.
Maybe it's time we went back to Detroit.
So get going, Herman. Get going.
A very cool shot.
You are swift, Spider Hombre.
Oh crap! He's gonna write a song.
We could have made use of you in my country.
Oh no.
On which side, Tarantula? The guerrilla rebels you betrayed, or the military government which threw you into exile?
Both.
What's the matter, Tarantula? Ashamed of your slimy background?
Well, you see, both sides they surrendered. So I have no shame, American. I have power.
Hey, Frenchie, I'm trying to drive here.
You have pointy shoes.
And power is all I need.
Eek! Kenny, get us away from here.
Hold your horses.
Is that Mark?
Oh, don't worry about it, lady. These super jerks do stuff like this all the time. In New York, you get used to. Huh? Oh no, my radiator!
It's Jake.
Come down here, you creep! Bust up my car, will ya? I said get down here!
Some other time, mon ami. I mean, friend. I'm busy.
You really are a menace!
I'm not
Lisa-
your friend, pal.
Hey, I'm not stealing your hubcaps.
I tell you, Hyman, the bus is going the wrong way.
So, who cares? Let the bus go the wrong way. If it means we get to see Spider-Man fight the tarantula, well, I'm not arguing.
Funny, the tarantula seems to be running in circles. Now we're back to where we started. But why?
Boink, boink.
Is he running on his tiptoes? Tarantula, are you nuts or something? What's with this merry-go-round bit?
When you stalk an animal, mon ami, first you bring him to the trap. Craven taught me that.
Don't you mean mon amigo?
Aha! Uh-huh. And then you thrust him in, mon amigo.
Bonk.
He already did that in Florida.
Crash.
Hyman, look!
It's Spider-Man!
Yes!
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes!
Oui.
Move to the rear of the bus, please. Please move to the rear of the bus.
What the? Are you crazy, fella? Don't you see what's happening?
Maybe if I'm very quiet, they'll all just disappear.
And hunt rabbits.
By the way, Vank, you're the bus driver.
Oh,
I'll just sit here and read my paper. That's what I'll do.
wow, look at that.
Thank you. Move to the rear of the bus.
Zoom.
Next stop, 42nd Street.
This is crazy. It doesn't make sense. Or dollars. The tarantula fighting me, throwing me through that window, and the driver acting like nothing's going wrong.
Well, we're advertising the Daily Bugle, so something must be wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Read the Bugle, one of the finest papers in all of New York!
Mm-hmm.
42nd Street.
Read the Globe.
Screw you!
Read the Daily Planet.
Would it read that rag?
42nd Street. Shut the hell up. Next stop, Chamber Street.
Let me out of here. Hey. This city's going crazy. Help! Please help!
I will go home and I will go to sleep. And when I wake up, none of this will have happened.
Crawley, is that you?
When I go home.
Hyman, that bus driver brought us to that spot just so the tarantula could do that to Spider-Man.
Is it our business, Bernie? Would you believe us? Would anyone believe us if we told them?
Would you?
Bernie, my point exactly.
Wow, diversity.
Oomph! Tarantula's playing serious now. If I didn't have enough problems, this bus keeps swerving and speeding like crazy. Is it a magic school bus?
Magic bus.
Ah, great. It's slowing down and stopping. Now I can do
Take
something.
that call from Dennis Hopper.
Huh? The doors are opening. It's a bus, Peter.
Uh-oh.
Someone's getting on
I know that leg.
in purple boots. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Gwen, what are you doing here, honey? You can't. No, she doesn't hear me. She's acting like a robot. Or a robot? I didn't see the question mark.
Miss, you forgot your 35 cents.
Well, that's cheap for a bus.
Not you again. Mister, you can't be real. Nobody behaves like you do. Nobody.
You don't think so? Then I suppose the gig is up, eh, lawman? Nobody really does act the way I do. Because no one's real. Is the jackal.
Don't you mean the Grinch?
You're a mean
You're a
one.
mean
with
one.
The spider.
Okay, well, at least something in this nutty fight is starting to make sense. The jackal's been after me for months.
Dang it, I missed that kid. It would have been 5 points.
And he must have hired the tarantula to help him. But even so, where on earth is he taking us? Oh no, that Volkswagen! It's a classic!
Hey, guess what? It's Punch Bug Town.
Oh no.
George, move the car.
I can't. The battery's dead. We're stuck.
George, move the car.
I just told you, woman, the battery.
Shut up and move the car.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Punch Bug.
Oh, wow. It's
Oh,
great
that's
dancing. The turtle dude. I told you to move the car, George.
I want a divorce.
Ugh, the tarantula is starting to wear me down. I gotta watch those stings of his. I can't let one jab me. Say, up ahead. It's the Brooklyn Bridge. That's where Gwen. Oh no, I can't think about that. The bus is stopping. And there goes Gwen and the jackal.
If you care to join us, superhero, you'll find us up on the top. I'm sure you know your way.
Nuts! Whack. You're not going anywhere, Jackal. Least of all, not with her.
Oh, mon amigo. Never turn your back on a tarantula.
Oh,
Wow.
Drug tip. Poison speeding through my body. Gwen, forgive me. I can't. Ugh. Bubbles. Tiny bubbles.
In the line.
Huh? What? Chains? I'm chained.
Wow.
It was not my idea, mon amigo. I would have made your death a quick and painless one. But you see, my friend insisted we wait until you awakened.
Gwen, you gotta tell me what this is about. I can't understand what.
Of course you can't understand, you dolt. How could you understand anything I've conceded? How can you understand pure hate? The hatred I feel for you because of what you did to this poor, darling young girl. Don't look to her for help, Spider-Man. She's mine now. And you can't hurt her anymore. I gave her life.
You gave her weird eyes.
Just as I'm going to give you hot death. By killing you the same way you killed Gwen Stacy 2 years ago.
That wasn't me.
Go ahead, Tarantula. Push him off.
Adios, mon frère. You are a good foe, if a foolish one.
Hey!
And that's for eating all the cake, you bastard. Ding dong, spider's dead.
Okay, hero man. Let's see you get out of this.
To be continued.
Dun,
Next
dun.
issue. Revealed at last. Who is the Jackal?
Dun, dun, dun.
He's
Your
the
mother.
Grinch.
Who's the
And that is our book.
My
We wanna
real name
thank
is
you-
Richard Gere.
Yeah, that's right. And obviously, we're going to have the next parts coming out real soon. We want to thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to let us know down below in the comments. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps to have those numbers. Check out the Ko-Fi if you can. And the answer is yes. Sandra Bullock is the one actually driving. But that is all. Thank you.
I was
And
driving
How
Miss
come nobody
Stacy,
acknowledged
okay?
my speed reference?
I don't know, but next time
I didn't even hear it.
I
Everybody
was
said,
driving.
so I have time now. I said to take that call from Dennis Hopper.
Ah.
Wow.
You know, I was driving Miss Stacy. I couldn't find Miss Daisy anywhere. Maybe she was a speed bump I found.
Ow.
No. That was Miss Daisy. But we want to
That's what I
thank
say.
you. Please make sure to do all that I said before, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
See if you can find Aunt May's lips.
Au revoir.
Au
She's a
revoir.
beautiful woman!
Get out of here, Rock.
What getaway sticks?
Adios, muchachos.
Good